Still don't understand why we had to leave Gotham. You are just mad because you're not with your boyfriend. Actually, he's away for the time being as well. Some sort of murder spree? Oh, that does sound cooler. Calm down, children. It is important to have a bit of a change of scenery, don't you think? Yes, but here, Father, I mean, it's so bright. No wonder Mother wouldn't want to come outside. Your mother is enjoying some nice, relaxing, well-deserved anti-sunbathing time, but she, I promise you, loves New York. I can't imagine why. We've been walking around all day. I haven't even seen the slightest hint of radioactive goos. That's 'cause it's Tuesday. What? It's Tuesday. They clean up the goos on Monday nights, and none of the radioactive villains usually come out before Thursday. You guys aren't from around here, are you? No, I'm afraid we're visitors for the season. Oh, tourists. Great, that's what we needed. Look, when the aliens invade, don't clog traffic, alright? Just sit down, have your coffee, and bear it like the rest of us. Aliens are coming. Aliens are always coming. Fascinating. So you would say there's a good level of danger in the air. Yeah, I would, yeah. Do you have villains here? Did you think the giant green dude on the glider was a pal? Oh, is he one of the aliens? No, worse, he's a goblin. Some of my very best friends are goblins. I could see that. What's your name again? Oh yes, where are my manners? My name is Gomez, this is my daughter Wednesday, my son Pugsley, and we are a part of the Addams family. Da-da-da-da. Cool for you. Is it like a crime family? Or no, more like a long line of spooky and kooky. And I'm sorry, are you not concerned about what just happened? The snapping? No? What is it, like a mutant thing? My uncle's a mutant. Father, are we mutants? Huh, the school children were right. No, maybe. It would explain a lot. I'm glad I could be here for this beautiful moment of self-acceptance. Wait, before you go, one last thing. Our cousin lives around here, and I was wondering perhaps you've seen him. There are 8 million people in this city. Right, so he's a sentient body of hair. Again, 8 million people. You gonna at least tell me the color of hair? Huh, to be fully honest, I've never needed more information than this. Well, buddy, my uncle is a sentient body of blue hair, and when he spins fast enough in a circle, he summons fire from the nearest exploding sun. How revolutionary. What does your uncle do? He manages a Trader Joe's. Come on now, Pugsley. Father wants us to find at least something to entertain ourselves. I just don't see what there is to do in this town. I wouldn't be so sure. Maybe there's another undead ex-sidekick turned gritty assassin here that you can be friends with. How do you two know about Bucky? Hello, who are you? The name's Spider-Man. Can I ask you a question? Sure, if I can ask you one. You plan to do anything evil? I wish. Can't figure out anything to do. Interesting. You two are setting off my spidey sense something serious. That was a lot of S's. I'm an alliterative man. Is that your hero name? We assume you're a hero because of the spandex, which by the way was going to be my question. Have you ever considered modeling yourself after anything that's not as bright as the American flag? I tried black for a little bit, but didn't work out. You guys don't know me? My face is kinda everywhere. Oh, you're right. I have seen you. You're a Menace. Close. No, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man? No, Spider-Man. There's a hyphen. I feel like you're not pronouncing the hyphen. Are you aware that's another S word? Is this your shtick? You have to say the letter S a lot? No, my shtick theme is spiders, you know? I can stick to walls, I have webs. Oh, is your greatest fear spiders? No. Well, we met a Batman, and his greatest fear was bats. Sounds unfortunate for him. Was he bitten by a bat? No. Were you bitten by a spider? That's classified, but hypothetically, if I was. It changed your body's chemistry so you produce webs now? No, it just kind of made me sticky and strong. S word's totally his thing. No, quiet, okay? Now, I was trying to tell you that I actually invented the webs. So really, you could have modeled yourself after anything that can stick to a wall. Spaghetti Man! Great work, Pugsley. That also starts with that. Hello there. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Ah, hello there. Yes, I'm afraid I'm just visiting in town for the holidays. You know how it is. So my name is Gomez Addams of the Addams family. Da-da-da-da. Intriguing. Willpower. What are you doing in my city, Mr. Addams? The usual, you know, seeing the sights, visiting family, taking part in that sweet misery that you people call life. This part of New York in this time of year can be very dangerous. I'm counting on it. There's a chance that I can leave my door and not get into some sort of fun adventure or wacky chance for bodily harm. It's not really much of a reason to leave my door, is there? The violence that plagues Hell's Kitchen is not a game, Mr. Addams. It is a true epidemic, one I intend to end. Wait a minute, are you some sort of moody, dark, and depressed vigilante? I mean, I don't know if I'd call myself moody, dark, and depressed. I have a sweater that's pretty upbeat. I'll go grab it. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insinuate that you lacked humor. It's just you remind me of a friend of mine from my old town. And what town would that be? Gotham City, of course, home of the Bat. Mr. Addams, I once wielded the powers of Heimdall, the all-seeing, and I still have no idea what you were talking about. You've never heard of Gotham? Intriguing. I swear it's very similar to this. Slightly more costume supervillains, though. Trust me, we have our fair deal of villains, just not all of them wear masks and colorful costumes. The most dangerous of them all wears a white suit. That's That's interesting. The worst man in Gotham wears this abhorrently bright purple suit. He's also a clown. Is yours a clown? No, he's a serious and real threat. The kingpin of crime, a horrifying mob boss. Is he a bit of a rounder fellow? Well, yes, but... Oh, okay, then we have one of those as well. His name's the Penguin. He has a more palatable aesthetic. He has these umbrellas that shoot out the most bizarre thing. I don't know what you're talking about, but trust me, the war that exists between me and Mr. Fisk is equal to none. Are you willing to kill him? Well, no, but violence is very fun, you know. That's against my morals. Once I cross that line, I cannot come back from it. No, I'm sorry, this all sounds very familiar. Freeze, demon! Oh, thank God. For a second, I thought today was gonna be boring. Who are you? You can call me Blade, or you can call me your end. I'm here to kill you. Oh, fantastic. Okay, my family's not here right now, but whatever torture you... Family? What do you mean? Like your sect, or...? No, like my children. My cult is still in Gotham. Vampires can't have children. You think I'm a vampire? Are you not? Well, I certainly don't think so. You're dressed in all black. It is the most miserable color. You don't look like someone who's ever even seen sunlight. Yes, because who would do that if you have the greatness that is darkness? And you have the air of evil around you. Thank you very much. You really expect me to believe that you don't drink blood? Well, not for sustenance or anything, if that's what you mean, but, you know, sometimes when my husband is up to it. Okay. Now I'm confused. What do you have against vampires? In my experience, they're very lovely people. I have a cousin, actually. Cousin? Wait, are you another half-breed? Well, I'm certainly something, but that's impossible. I could have sworn, but wait, if you were a daywalker, you can help me. Not one to usually turn down the chance to enact some bodily harm, but you won't do it against your own kind. Again, vampire appreciator, not member, and the real issue is just I've had a lot of lessons on good pain versus bad pain while I was in Gotham. Gotham? Is that where you're from? Where is that, in the Vampire Nation? Maybe. It certainly sounds like a name that would apply there, and I think you would really like it, actually. It fits your whole black leather aesthetic, though. I do think you would be dismayed by the ratio of people dressing as bats and actual vampires, though. Oh, good God, who are you? Hello there, my friend. My name's Gomez Addams. Are you dressed in all black? Yes, of course. It's the most stylish color. From a distance, I could have sworn it was all pink. Oh, well, I have no idea what that could be. Tricks of the light and all that. Doesn't matter. You don't look very happy, Mr. Oh, sorry, yeah, Clint Barton. The Avenger. Sure, yeah, kinda. Doesn't really feel like it much these days, but I am rich now, so that's fun. It's interesting you say that, because actually I've been working very hard recently to become less rich. Want to buy any real estate? I'm not sure I follow what you mean. When I got my money, the landlord was trying to raise the rent and drive everyone out of the building, so I just bought it, and it turns out that being a landlord is harder than I originally assumed. What do you mean, in terms of doing maintenance, or...? No, more in terms of the mafia. The mafia is involved? Yeah, well, sorta, you know, it's a version of it. They wear tracksuits, say bro a lot. Oh, you know what? I think Uncle Fester was part of that group. I thought he was just saying bro to try and announce our familial relation. Wait, is he your uncle or your brother? He's something, probably. Yeah, we're not even gonna touch that one. This whole thing turned really quick into like a Defend the Fortress 7 Samurai type deal, and these guys suck, and now my partner slash ward, I guess, has run off to California, and she took my dog. You seem to really be having a hard time. Yeah, well, you know, so is the life of a great Avenger. Alright, then sign me up. Excuse me? I want to join you in your struggle. Feel a little bit of the nice holiday misery. That's very sweet, but do you know what the Tracksuit Mafia will do to you if they find out you're helping me? I can only dream. Do you have any sort of powers that could be helpful? No. Do you? Oh, no. Morticia? Strange. How splendid to see you. What are you doing here? Vacationing for the holidays. My family's very fond of how anything horrible can happen at any moment in the city. Yeah, it's one of our biggest charms. Morticia, how is it I didn't know that you were here? Oh, Stephen, don't beat around the bush. Grandmama's not here with us. Oh, okay. Whew. Well, where is she? Still in Gotham. She has unfinished business with John Constantine. You came here all the way from Gotham? Yes, of course. It actually wasn't even that far. That shouldn't even be... Freaking Parker. Okay, so how long are you staying? I'm not entirely sure, though between you and I am kind of itching to get back. Do you know of any carnivorous plants in the area? Off the top of my head? No, you're gonna have to wait till someone tries to mutate Central Park again. Should be a couple weeks, or you can go down to the Everglades and see Man-Thing. Man-Thing? Who's that? He's a person-like entity made out of plants. People who fear him burn at his touch. Pain as a result of fear. Now that does sound like an individual I would love to meet. Yeah, well, he's also the holder of the multiverse, so you know, I feel like at least one of us should be paying him a visit. I'm sorry, the giant plant monster is the holder of the multiverse? Yeah, well, he was already in the Everglades, so what does that have to do with... That's where the gate to the multiverse is. I see. Very efficient. Are you trying to get rid of me, Steven? No, of course not. It's just, I am kind of the head honcho of wizards around here. Are you still? I thought you lost that title. I got it back. I see, and you don't want Grandmama coming and messing that up for you. That is ridiculous. To think that I would be intimidated by some old woman or her daughter. Well, I'm certainly somebody's daughter. Is just insane, and I won't tolerate listening to it. Sure, how's Clea? Fine. Actually, probably better than usual. We got separated, is what I'm saying. I'm sorry to hear that. Every man can benefit from a relationship with a stronger woman. I don't know about stronger, but is she still ruling her own dimension? This is a stupid game. What are you doing for the holidays? Oh, you mean the days that celebrate peace and happiness and cheer? My family will be at the graveyard trying to ignore it. Sounds fun. Instead of that, how about you come with me to the Avengers Christmas party? I promise very little cheer and a high risk of danger because there'll be a lot of heroes in one room and you know how drama works. And plus, I gotta keep my eye on you. Sounds great. I'll bring my family. Wait, like including Wednesday? Well, of course. Oh, what does it mean to be a Black Widow? It means I wear all black and I won't hesitate to kill someone. Both of those statements would apply to my mother. Is she a Black Widow? I don't know. How does she hold up under torture? Very well, actually. She quite enjoys it, though she does prefer to be the torturer instead. Then yeah, maybe. Where is she? Oh, Gomez, you're here too. Of course I am, darling. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Who invited you? Clinton Barton. He's the sad-looking man in purple over there. I see. Strange invited me. Strange is here. Fantastic. Good thing we didn't bring Grandmama. Oh yes, I think he would have been very upset to lose his status as Sorcerer Supreme. Have you run into Fester yet? Yes, I believe he's over there talking to the Viking god. So, you're the god of thunder, huh? That is correct. And what are you, some sort of goblin? I'm something, probably. Does that mean you have control over electricity? Well, I can summon lightning, if that's what you're asking about. Interesting. Did you know that when I put a light bulb in my mouth, it turns on? I did not. Yes. How would you rank that, you think, in terms of power level? I'd say maybe demigodish. I'll take it. You're a very interesting fellow, little blue man. Would you care for more drink? Yes, but I warn you, I like my drinks very strong and a little deadly. Then I think we'll get along quite well. Oh shit, hey kid. Spaghetti Man! No, it's, whatever. What are you doing here? My parents make friends very easily. Yeah, how about you? Less so. Well, from what I understand, you like hanging out with undead sidekicks, right? Have you met Bucky? You did not just seriously call me a sidekick. What was that, Buck? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the fact that when I was a teenager, I was actually my own hero. Does he always leave on some sort of witty line? Yes, he thinks it's a brand. Can I help you? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how painful of a life would you say you had? Buddy, no one here's gonna go lower than an 8. Well, you know what I always say. I'm a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Oh, I'm all of those things as well, though not the playboy. My wife is more than enough for me. Spoken like a man who's never been pegged by the most dangerous alien in the galaxy. I feel as if I've had similar experiences. Leave the man alone, Tony. There's nothing wrong with monogamy. Sure, if you don't mind being bored. What was your name again, guy? Gomez Addams, of the Addams family. Diana. That's a neat trick. How'd you do that? Was it just mind control, or like little teeny robots that buried into our brains that you injected into us with your saliva while we were talking? These can't honestly be rational options for you. Everything's a rational option to us. I stopped being surprised by things around the time the 6th hypothetical child walked into this party. What makes a child hypothetical? Lots of things. They can be from the future, literal holes in reality. Breaking reality to form a family. That sounds divine. Glad at least one person thinks so. Hey, Wanda, come over here. We got a friend for you. So, Addams, huh? I think I've heard of your family. Aren't you obsessed with, like, darkness and the macabre? You better keep that on the down low while you're around the captain. He's a little old-fashioned. Oh, trust me, I am as well, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate a good level of kookiness in my life. Oh, then maybe you and the captain do have a lot in common. You know, he goes into battle with just a shield. What, some sort of offensive weapon? That's not what those are for. Yeah, well, sometimes you just have to do what you feel is right, even if it doesn't make any sense. I like you. Morticia, allow me to introduce you to my newest friend. I met him out in the stores today. Hello, my name's Bob. I'm an agent of Hydra. Hydra? Is that not the... Don't worry, I don't support the whole organization. My wife wanted me to get a dental plan, and it turns out actually AIM has a better one, but I didn't know that at the time. I'm really easily suckered into things or going along with stuff. That's how I get kidnapped so often. Kidnapped? Who kidnapped you? You did? Gomez, I told you have to stop making friends this way. And I heard you, my love, and I changed. I swear, I did no such thing. You grabbed me by the shoulder in the store and said, "You're coming with me to dinner." That was an invitation. You had a sword in your hand. That is my going out sword. My apologies, Mr. Bob. You would not believe how common of an occurrence this is. Of course, you are still welcome to stay for dinner. Oh, it's fine. It was probably my fault, honestly. I don't go a lot of places these days without getting kidnapped by somebody. Who else has been kidnapping you? Oh, I have this friend, Wade, or he goes by Deadpool. He's actually the reason I don't really work for Hydra anymore. He killed all of my co-workers, and we try to kill each other a lot too, so is it really a friendship if you're not constantly trying to kill each other? I, at this point, really don't know. But anyway, he kidnaps me all the time, and then we have to go on weird adventures or become pirates. Sounds like an uproariously fun man. You should bring him around sometime. See, like, was that an order, or... There are no orders. Look, we are the Addams family. Da-na-na-na. Interesting, you did both parts. I told you I'm very susceptible to things. My point is, as long as you're with us, you're free to do whatever you want to do. Embrace your truth. Be the real you, and we will support you the entire way. Absolutely. After all, that is what it means to be an Addams. No, I really am more of a sidekick, defined by those around me. I see there's a bit of a goth aesthetic going on. Should I get changed into darker clothes? Or... Excuse me. Can I help you? Oh. I'm sorry, I assumed you were a member of my family, seeing as your face is so pale and skull-like. The name's Taskmaster, and... Do you go to school? Only when it suits me. Why? I notice you're not put off by my threatening nature. Who would ever be put off by a threat? You remind me so much of my daughter. Really? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I don't really remember who she is. I fought her, though, so I would always have her power set in mind. I'm not quite sure I follow that logic. Oh, I can memorize anyone's fighting style just by watching them. That's what makes me such a lethal opponent. Oh, I bet. But the information takes up so much space in my brain that other memories don't really stay. So you don't remember your only daughter? That's so sad. There's nothing more important in the world than family. I fully agree. Well, family and evil. Speaking of which, I run a henchman's academy. Oh, my uncle does some freelance gooning. Please, this is not gooning. This is henching. What is the difference? Gooning, any fool can do, your cannon fodder. Henching, on the other hand, takes skill, practice, technique. And that's what you teach at your school? Absolutely. We train people how to fight, how to become lethal assassins. Oh, I think that's the kind of place Damien went to that was run by his grandfather. I don't know any of the words you're saying to me, but I promise you that my school is what helps allow villainy to last in this world. Intriguing. Now I have a question for you, little lady. Do you like spreading pain, suffering, and darkness? Yes, sir. Those are some of my favorite things. Great, then. Take a brochure and get in touch. Darling, 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 you will not believe who I met today. Who was it, Gomez? Another man in the city who reminds you shockingly of Batman? Well, yes, actually. I guess there are a lot of those running around. Did you still want to meet him? Yes, of course. I'd love to. Okay, great. Come on in, Mr. Knight. Well, that's a positive sign. You have no idea. Hello there. Oh my good sir, you are like what Bizarro is to Superman. Why are you so white? I'm an avatar of the moon god, so... moon stuff. He's even got moon-shaped batarangs. Moonerangs. My sincerest apologies. Well, come on in, Mr. Knight. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. And do please tell us more about yourself. I don't think you could handle that. Oh, if it's a little bit taxing, that's actually preferable. You really want to take a trip into my damaged mind? If it's not too much to ask, Gomez? Absolutely. Feel free to share everything, Mr. Knight. You're in good company. Very well. My name is Mark Spector. I'm a billionaire philanthropist. That sounds very familiar. I'm also Jake Lockley, a taxi cab driver. That's new information, and you do this to cover up your identity as Moon Knight. Yes, well, that and my identity is Mark Spector. Who is that? A mercenary. And me. I hope you don't mind me saying this, old sport, but it seems a little overdramatic to have 4 secret identities. How do you think I feel? Oh, I see. This isn't by choice. No, but you know, you get what you get. Oh yes, have no fear. Us Addams have been called many things, but never neurotypical. Now, I trust you went and trained in the woods or somewhere to make your body in peak human perfection? Well, yes, of course. That's standard billionaire mercenary procedure. I could have told you that, Gomez. So you are another powerless street-level vigilante. Depends who you ask. What do you mean? Well, if you ask me, I'm a reanimated corpse who has superpowers given to him by the moon god Khonshu, and if you ask other people, I'm delusional. That's what they always say about the truly great. So you're telling me that you have supernatural abilities that cannot be explained easily beyond your own mentality, and others think you mentally unfit? Yes. I think we're going to be very good friends. Hey, aren't you the guy from the other videos? I'm not sure what you mean. You're the Addams kid, right? Shouldn't you be in the DC universe? This is New York. I've never been to DC. No, I mean, like, you're from Gotham, right? And look, doesn't matter. These things are getting lazy. Close the closet, would you, please? I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine now, thank you. What's your name again? Pool. Deadpool. Dr. Deadpool. Though I'm not a doctor, actually, so I guess that's a little confusing. I am a pirate, Captain? don't seem like you're all there. Yeah, because I'm not. The sketch is not very well thought out, so we have to ramble for a while to fill the runtime before we get to the eventual punchline, which is the fact that you like violence. I do love violence. No shit. Anyway, you're gonna love this. TikTok's gonna ban it though, so you know. Oh my god, I wanna try. Yeah, that's called exploitative editing, so also helps save on the effects budget, and you can try it if you want, but you don't have a healing factor, do you? I don't know, what would such a thing entail? Are you kidding? It's being able to heal, Pugsley. As in being able to take an extreme amount of damage without really getting hurt? Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about no scrapes on the knee, I'm talking real damage. You ever been blown up? Several times. Poisoned? Every night. How about beaten? Only when I'm good. Yeah, okay, that's either a healing factor or plot armor. Either way, let's go do some damage to ourselves. Hashtag Team Masochism. Yay, Team Masochism. I like you. Pugsley, we've been looking all over for you, and who are you? Name's Deadpool, I'm a mutant, I have a healing factor, blah, 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 blah. What is a mutant? Somebody with tentacles? Shut up, I will say that joke to the day I die. He's got a healing factor, Wednesday. That means he can heal from anything. Yes, and this kid can chug poison like nobody's business. We've been having a very fun time, causing each other lots of pain. Yeah, well, you know, I'm in constant pain, so it's just kind of null for me. Kid seems to be enjoying himself, though. And you didn't invite me? You know I love causing damage and chaos with absolutely no consequences. Well, that's why you have Uncle Unreliable Narrator to take you on adventures. After all, who actually likes parental oversight? That can't be true. We love our parents. They're very supportive. They would also definitely be in favor of causing and experiencing pain with no consequence. Or even with consequence. Sometimes that's half the fun. I love y'all's whole little backwards thing. Have I ever said that? So we can do anything to you? We could blow you up? Weird that you jumped straight to that, but sure. Look, if I'm going to keep hanging out with a bunch of children, though, this needs to be an investment. I need you guys to assure me that you're going to be on my team and not any, 24th letter club. I'm not quite sure I know what you're referring to. I'm just saying, if a certain bald, wheelchair-using, telepathic creep comes around trying to recruit you to be children's soldiers, you gotta tell him you're already taken. I've always wanted to be a child soldier. That's exactly what you're not gonna say when he comes by, but don't worry, you guys would hate it anyway. It's all happy and bright and found family. We love family. Right, I always forget that, because it just doesn't go with your vibe, like, at all. A family that can accept each other and do what they love together is the strongest thing there is. What did this bald man's family do that offended you so? They kicked me out. Yeah, apparently they didn't accept what I love to do, which is kill people for money, or the fact that I was not technically a mutant or whatever. Fuck it. Anyway, you guys want to go blow shit up, or... I'm free, Pugsley. That's literally my favorite thing. Home sweet home. Gomez, darling, how long have we been gone? What do you mean, my love? Just for 2 weeks, just for the holidays. It's March. Well, look who decided to come home. Oh, thank God. Hello, Harley. Did you miss us while we were on our indeterminate vacation? Are you serious? I'm not. And you dyed your hair. It's lovely, darling. The black really suits you. I like the new costume as well, but won't the Huntress be upset that you've stolen her purple? I'm not Harley! She is, yes. You're a clown. My name is Punchline. Oh, we've made a mistake. Sorry, that's our bad. We did not realize you'd been through a rebranding. Punchline is a magnificent name. It's really important for me that you guys understand that I'm a different person. Of course we do, darling, and we support the new you. How is this happening? I'm literally so much younger. Come now, you've always had quite the youthful spirit. Plus, people don't really seem to age here, which is just fantastic. Part of why we fit in so well. I'm the Joker's girlfriend. You took him back? Ivy must be devastated. No, she's fine, because she's still dating Harley, and I'm a different person. Morticia, darling. Yes, my love. I'm starting to believe that there's a stranger in our house, dressing up as one of our friends. Yes, and she seems to have gotten involved with quite the individual. You people, I came here to threaten you. Oh, I'm very sorry we missed that. But you're just like all the rest. You don't understand, Mr. J. Okay, I used to have a true crime podcast about him. Darling, I'm gonna stop you right there. If you're about to preach to us about appreciating the beauty in darkness, death, or the morally misaligned, well, you're talking to the choir. Those are some of our favorite things. But the Joker, he's just so bright. Precisely. Pastels? Really?